Hello, my name is Scott and I'm going to talk to you about 6 ideas that all have potential for success and are involved in areas of industry. The YouTube video is online. I'm here now to help you with this PowerPoint presentation. I'm doing this all from my Lumia phone, Lumia mobile. I'm wondering if I can get it to flip around. There we go. And that's all done through Windows 10. So we're doing some good things. Thank you very much. And this PowerPoint presentation, I'm hoping won't take very long. Second slide. In the end, and I seem to have gone a full circle with this, in the end, who am I? I'm going to just move around here a little bit. Not sure if that's going to make a lot of difference. It is the hardest thing, making videos. It really is. So, in this slideshow, this quick slideshow, it's going to contain the 6 ideas, some videos, and a little bit more information. Not a lot of in-depth information. That's in the big presentation. This one, I want to test the video camera, test everything going through. It's all a testing process. You'll notice now there's no lines going through. I just want to check on the volume. There's more information about me, some links to Ray and Charles Eames. There's a link at the moment up there to the Nobody's Perfect art exhibition I did a couple of years ago. Of course, have a new exhibition coming up very soon. Some more information about me and what it is that we want to do and what we're here and what we're about. We're here to take an investment which is tax deductible. It's a startup, it's software assisted, it has so much potential, it has a patent pending application, it's being fast tracked through the process at the moment. It has so much going for it, all one word, and yeah, I really hope that you can take this on board. So there's other information. The Epiphany video, very funny. A friend of mine said that, very classically said to me that have to take away some of those dramatic pauses, which is fair enough, because there's some links to the all one word examples. I'm hoping the all one word example is going to come up. A little bit more of information about all one word. There just seems to be so much potential, and even the Prime Minister the other day was just talking about how important it is to up the standards of literacy testing. The all one word business model, if you like, of revenue based on subscriptions, and the self-perpetual income stream model based upon 40% going back into the business model. What makes all one word unique, and can't stress how important this is, that within 3 to 5 years I really believe that we can make this a global event. Can you picture 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds coming up giving a speech that inspires other people? He's able to deliver a commentary to other people without flipping through notes, all from the heart. He's able to give an oratory commentary of such magnitude that people sit up and think, wow, that's impressive. And that's truly what we should be aiming for. It's not my business to tell you where you should be spending your money, but when you have the federal government giving you 100% tax deduction on this investment, my angel, public speaking, I love this. And the more I'm getting involved in this Rostrum East Perth Club 4+8, the more that it really does seem to be getting some momentum. I've noticed public speaking over the last decade really has taken on a different flavour, if you like, especially with shows like Q&A coming on board, especially with there being more people voicing an opinion, which is good. So there's a video, and I'm hoping that there is this information on the My Angel product, the TV show, again the premium user per annum subscription, web-based app, which I'm going to go into, compendium open source. It is same and different, same but similar to a lot of other products that are out there. Unique, original opportunity, geared to public speaking with the opportunity to be a third player and a two-player market. This third player and a two-player market, very important. For a long time now, it's just been these two players in this public speaking market, which is global. There is no denying that public speaking is one of those events that is high on people's list of anxiety episodes. A lot of people fear stepping up and talking in front of other people. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of preparation. It takes a lot of presentation, and it takes a lot of the production towards the pitch. It takes a lot of there's delivering impact, delivering a message, having people remember what you say. There's a lot that goes into speeches. There's a big demand for public speaking. There's a big demand now in Australia for people being able to stand up. I'm hoping here is the My Angel app, and I'm hoping that pardon me, that looks very good to you. I hope. And if you can imagine, you are going to have on your Lumia phone something like this, and you would be able to press that button, press this button, press this button, and it would then open up into another applet. And this would be very handy. This would be very handy for a chairman who'd be able to sit there, who would be able to hit the schedule button and open up, would be a scheduler with a diary with events, dates, times where he could write in details. And that is the app. Jet, going to bring out some slides, not some slides, but the actual material of Jet and the board game. But the game, when we run through it, educational board games, really strange. Board games, unlike CDs, books, TV, they haven't gone down that same fate. They've been able to hold their own, if you like. And maybe it's a nostalgia thing. There's no denying that board games, someone like Jocks and Socks at Christmas time inevitably may end up with a board game and everyone sits around the table and plays the game. Jet combines features from many games. It is available in 3 variations: regional, intercontinental and global. It's all very formula based. I've played the games. I can tell you that very quickly you pick up an addictive quality to it. I originally came up with Jet as a game that you could play on your own. I originally wanted something that added an element of risk to it, where you had to make a decision, and based on the roll of a dice, and not necessarily once or twice, but a roll of a dice, and it could have consequences. It could mean winning the game, losing the game, and I really enjoyed just making the mock-ups of this. In the Perth Project crowdfund meetup platform, we've discussed it, we've gone through how it could be made into a floor mat, into where 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds could sit around a map of a country, for example Australia, and with the regional setting, with the regional setup, and you can imagine the kids moving around the larger pieces of the Jet mock-up and really getting into it. I know a friend of mine, Karen, really likes Jet. There is a lot of thumbs up for Jet. The FinCam Cam-On presentation, FinCam, love it. And I think everyone, it's just, if it can just be this simple, right? So we believe that FinCam could be a $50 piece of hardware in the shape of a fin that holds a worm cam that records what happens at the back of it, a motor vehicle. A lot of road rage incidents involve people in motor vehicles that are behind you. So someone's tailgating, they're trying to get around, they're causing a scene. We believe that you could be recording it with this device, which is a FinCam. It's a off-the-shelf, non-proprietary plastic piece of material that is available, and it can be knocked up quite easy, actually, I think. And I've spoken to a lot of people and they agree. There's a lot of history, stuff that I've spoken about on there. In the end, if a driver saw on the back of another vehicle a sticker that said "Cam On," cyclist aware, motorist on board, and it had a little logo that was associated with videoing, can we change the attitude of that driver? Can we change the attitude of that driver so that, as if there might be a police officer, a police car on the road, the driving attitude will change? Can we get that driver's attitude to also change, such that they take a breath, they look at themselves and think, if I continue on like this, that I run the risk of being videoed, and if something happens, and if this and this, and this video footage, can we change people's attitude with just the pretext, like a burglar has to deal with when he approaches a home with an alarm signal on a window? That burglar has to make that decision. That burglar makes that decision. Do I run the risk